Hey everybody, it's time for another Mini Mondays, and today I'm going to be following up on my My Little Pony Friendship is Magic review with a look at Season 5 of the series. Now, just like my Rick and Morty Season 2 follow-up, if this goes over 3 minutes, it's probably going to, so I apologize. And also, if you want to know the details about the plot and the characters and all that stuff, you can just find my review somewhere on here. There'll be a link to it somewhere on the screen. Okay, so what happens in Season 5? So, a lot of stuff actually happens, and not a lot of stuff happens at all. Now, what I mean by that is the 6 main ponies, they all go up against interesting things, like a weird cult that has to do with not wanting to have cutie marks anymore. They discover a cutie map, which shows them places around Equestria that need helping, of friendship problems and all that shit. The Cutie Mark Crusaders finally get their cutie marks, which shut me up, definitely. And lots of other stuff happens, including a finale to the season that is kind of awesome, to be honest, but it plays more like one of the comic book variations than the actual show, so it's interesting with the alternate worlds, everything like that, or alternate timelines, at least. It's pretty neat. But when I mean not a lot happens at all, I mean production-wise. I don't see a whole lot of marked improvement in the animation. I felt the songs were not as good in this season. There's only one I can think of that stuck with me, whereas in the previous seasons there were plenty of them that stuck with me for an agonizingly long time. I just felt like a lot of it was only building up to the episodes that were significant, whereas everything in between just felt sort of faffing around a little bit. Nothing too serious, like it never drove me crazy or anything, it just felt a little bit drawn out at times. And it's a little hard to explain, especially just coming off of the review, so sorry. It is kind of hard to explain my opinion on this, but basically, if you love ponies, you're gonna love it no matter what, and you're gonna watch it no matter what, so it doesn't matter what I say. But I'd say that in terms of comparison to the other seasons, I'd say Season 5 is probably just above Season 3, which I still think is the worst season by quite a wide margin, to be honest. So I'd say my favorite episode in this season would be Slice of Life, which surprised me because I didn't think it would be my favorite episode. It's the 100th episode of the series, and it doesn't focus on any of the main 6 ponies. It focuses on fan favorite side characters like Derpy Hooves, aka Muffins, Dr. Hooves, aka Doc, Vinyl Scratch, aka DJ Pony, and Octavia, and all of these side characters, and they actually give them like personalities and voices and stories, and it's really neat to see the creators of a show sort of gift this to their fans. It's really nice. It reminds me a little bit of the Angry Video Game Nerd movie in a little way. You know, it feels like it was made for the fans and they were faithful to it, or as faithful as they could be within the shackles of Hasbro's dealings. So I really like it in that regard. It's a little bit stupid, to be honest, but it's really good. Basically, it's just Cranky Doodle Donkey and what's-her-name get married, and it all focuses on those side characters, so that's pretty much the plot. And my least favorite episode would have to be The Lost Treasure of Griffinstone. Now, this episode is about Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash. They go to a place called Griffinstone, where the Griffins come from, and of course, inevitably, they meet up with Gilda, who I didn't mention in my review, but she's this bitch who was Rainbow Dash's friend until she realized that Rainbow Dash actually has a sense of humor and disappeared for 5 seasons. So she appears, inevitably, and she's exactly the same as she was, incredibly irritating, and she's basically irritating through the whole episode, and I think that's the only reason I really don't like it. It's an okay episode, I just hate Gilda so much, so a whole episode with her like that again after so much time is like, you go away now. So anyway, yeah, if you're a pony fan, you're gonna watch it no matter what I say, and that's fine. If you're not a pony fan, you're not gonna watch it no matter what I say, so that's fine too. I don't even know why I'm doing this, I just felt like talking about it. So, yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about that.